Hi, my name is Aina, Natasya binti ASRAK, and this is my group members. While this one is the person in charge for each part of the assignment. So I'm going to present for introduction for this assignment. So Uniform Search is a class of general purpose search algorithm which operate in a brute force way. It doesn't have any additional information about state or search space other than how to traverse the tree. So it is also called blind search. So today we're going to solve the problem using these two methods, which is by using the depth first search that uses stack data structure, and also the best first search which uses a queue data structure.
Hi, I'm going to present water jar problem. Given a 4-gallon bucket and a 3-gallon bucket, measure exactly 2 gallons into one bucket using breadth first search and depth first search. There are no markings on the bucket. Each bucket must fill completely. Show the step from A to N. X represents 4-gallon bucket and Y represents 3-gallon bucket. Initially, bucket X and Y empty. The empty bucket can either full of water at X or Y. For the bucket that full of water at S, it can empty the water at S or pull the water from S into Y or pull the water into Y to fill it. For the bucket that full of water at Y, it can empty the water at Y or pull the water from Y into X or add the water into X to fill it. For the bucket that have 1 gallon at S and 3 gallon at Y, it can pull out all the water either at Y or at S or pull all the water at Y into S or add the water into X to fill in. The following step use the same concept to fill in or pull out the water until the bucket gets 2 gallons of water at S. The two-way arrow represents that the water can either pull out or fill in into the bucket with suitable gallon of water. The one-way arrow means that there is the only way to pull out or fill in the water. Then all the steps will transform into alphabet for breadth first search and depth first search. State is the condition or mode of the problem. Initial state is the starting state from which the program tries to solve the problem.
Hello everyone, my name is SITI and I will explain how to solve the problem using depth first search. Okay, so here we start from A, which initial are 0 and 0. So we put output in here and the stack. So from A we can go to B or we can go to C, B or C. So we choose B because of the according to the order. So from A to B, from A to B, we put the output and then we stack B above the A. So from A to B, we fill 4 into X. So next, from B we can go to D or we can go to E. We choose D according to the order. So next, we put the output here and put the stack. So from B, the action are for 3 to Y. So we have X 1 in X and 3 in Y. From D, we can go to B or we can go to G. So B we already used, so we can start out, so we go to G. So G, put here output and this on stack. From D to G, we have to empty the Y, so we can get the state X in 1 in X and 0 in Y. Next, from G, we can go to B, D, or H. So we choose H stack. Okay. So from G, we put the 1 from X to Y. So we get 0 in X and 1 in Y. Next, from H to H. Okay, H we can go to G or K. So G we already used, so we choose K. Output and put the stack. So the actions are fill 4 in X. So we get the state 4 in X and 1 in Y. Next, from K we can go to B, H or L. So B already used, H already used, so we can go. We only go to L. Put the output and put the stack here, and the actions from K to L is per 2 from X to Y. So we get 2 in X and 3 in Y. Next, okay, L. So L can go to E, K, and N. So according to the alphabet order, we choose E. E, output, and stack. Okay, from the action from L to E, we fill 2 to x. So we get 4 in x and 3 in y. Next, E can go to B, we can go to D, or we can go to C. So B we already used, B and D we already used, so we go to C. So from C, we have to empty the x, so we can get state of 0 and 3 in y. Okay, C we can go to A, we can go to E, and we can go to F. A, of course, A and E we cancel out, so we go to F. F, the addition from C to F is put the 3 from y to x, so we can get 3 in x and 0 in y. Okay, next from y, the point can go to C, I, or C and I only, so we go to I, so we fill 3 to y, so this state we can get the state of 3x and yx. From I, we can go to C, E, F, or J. A can C we reuse, F or reuse, and E or reuse, so we can go to J. So J put output here, and J the actions are per 1 to x, y, 1y from 2x, so we get 4x and 2y. Next, from J, we can go to B, I, or M. We go to M, put output, and put out the stack. For the stack, the actions is empty the y, empty the x. So the state we can see it's 0, x, and 2y. Okay. Next is M. M we can go to J, C, or N. C already used and J already used, so the last one is N. Okay. From M we have to put the 2 from y to x. So we'll get the goal state, which are 2 in x and 0 in y. Next, we have to clear the stack. Okay, so we can see here, after n, we don't have to go anywhere because L we already used, and we can go to L and M, but L and M we already used, so we can cancel out. We can clear the n point. Next, go to M point, N already used, J already used, and C also already used, so we can clear. So J, I already used, and B also already used. So if we check back all the stack, G also already used. From B also, we can go to E and D already used. A, B already used, and C also already used. So the stack is clear and the problem is solved. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Today, I would like to share with you the breadth first search, in short, BFS, with water pouring example. It is requested to measure exactly 2 gallons in one bucket when a 4 gallons bucket and a 3 gallons bucket are provided. Hence, the initial state of this problem is 0, 0, while the goal state is either 2, 0 or 0, 2. We will take 2, 0 as the final output. I will draw the tree diagram to ease the understanding. Basically, this tree diagram is divided into 7 levels from 0 to 6. A is level 0, B and C that are divided from A is level 1, D, E, and F that divided from B and C is level 2. G and I that divided from D and F respectively is level 3, while H and J that divided from G and I respectively is level 4. Level 5 continued with K and M that divided from H and J respectively. Lastly is level 6 with L and N that divided from K and M respectively. For the solution with BFS, the queue starts from A00 to B and C. By using the fill method, X of B is filled to become 40 and Y of C is filled to become 03. Next, B will be divided to D and E. From 40 of B, X is put to Y to get 13 for D. Meanwhile, the Y of E is filled to get 43. Next, C will be divided to E and F. Since E is repeat, hence it is ignored this time. The others that are repeated will also be ignored after this. To get F, we can pull Y to X from C to get 30. Next, D will be divided to G, E, and C. Only G is not repeat. Hence, for G, we use empty the Y from D to get 10. Next, for E, it has no further branch. Hence, no Q is added. For F, it is divided to I only. Hence, the y of I is filled from 3, 0 of f to become 3, 3. Next, g is divided to h. Hence, by pouring x to y from 1, 0, 0, 1 is obtained. Next, I is divided to j. Hence, by pouring y to x from 3, 3, 4, 2 is obtained. Next, h is divided to k. So, by filling x, 4, 1 is obtained from 0, 1. Next, j is divided into m. So, by emptying x, 0, 2 is obtained from 4, 2 of j. But it is not the output we want, so we continue. Next, k is divided to l. So, by pouring x to y, 2, 3 is obtained from 4, 1 of k. Next, m is divided to n. So, by pouring y to x, 2, 0 is obtained from 0, 2 of m. Finally, the desired output is obtained. Therefore, the result for BFS is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I, H, J, K, M, L, N. Thank you.
Hi doctor, my name is Sharon. I will be presenting the general terms and its definition of a problem in state space. When carrying out searching algorithm like breadth first search and depth first search, there are few important terms to be considered, and one of them will be the state. A state is a condition or mood of the problem. Next, initial state. It is known as the starting state from which the program tries to solve the problem. Next, actions. Actions are sets of operators which an action that can be taken within the framework of the problem that changes the current state to some other valid state in the problem. Finally will be the goal state. Goal state is the state we want the problem to be in. Initial state for depth first search and breadth first search due to the condition that the buckets are empty is represented with 0 and 0. Whereas goal state for depth first search and breadth first search for the condition of one of the buckets has 2 gallons of water in it will be represented with 2, 0. Next is the actions and successor functions. The action for filling a bucket, either for x or and y, it will be represented as 4y and xy. Whereas when emptying a bucket, it will be represented with 0y or xy. Lastly is about the condition of pouring contents from one bucket into another, and it will be represented with 0, x plus y, or x plus y minus 3, 3, and x plus y 0, or 4, x plus y minus 4. That's all for my part. Thank you.
That's all from our group. Thank you.